Hi everybody, Natasha Wilkinson here, your independent Sensi consultant from Mount Isa, Australia. So it has just hit 9 o'clock here in Australia, and today is a very exciting day because it's Bring Back My VAR voting day. For the next 48 hours, we will be able, not just consultants, customers, anyone that basically has access to the internet is able to vote for their favorite retired bar to come back in January. Twice a year, Sensi do a Bring Back My Bar program where you can vote for your favorite retired bar to come back. So if there is a scent that is retired or no longer available that you really want, here is the opportunity to vote it back for a month during the year. So any ones that have voted back through this current Bring Back My Bar program will be available to purchase during the month of January. Sensi do have a few rules, and they have added a few extra rules this time around. The bars do have to have been one of the top 200 sellers when they were available. And they have changed it this time because you would find that, and they have to have been retired for 2 years. They have changed it a little bit because you would find that some of the same fragrances were coming back because they were popular. Some people may not have experienced them. They may have been new to Sensi. So, for instance, Honey Pear Cider, I think, has come back twice in the last 5 years. Marshmallow Mint's come back twice in the last 5 years. Happy Birthday is usually a popular scent. Pink Sugarberry Mint, Sugar, they are usually some popular scents as well. They have come back. So since you have changed it up, at least for this particular voting round, that just to try and get some other scents that maybe have not come back, for this particular round they have changed it up to have that is not been available in a Bring Back My Bar program and has not come back in the last 5 years. So that's going to give us the opportunity to get some maybe fragrances that we haven't tried back. So I'm kind of loving that new rule. I'm hoping they keep that new rule. As much as I loved that Honey Pear Cider came back, that Marshmallow Mint came back within the 5 year, because when I first experienced Honey Pear Cider, it was in the clearance section. I wasn't able to club it. As much as I loved with our last Bring Back My Bar that those two scents came back and I myself was personally able to add them to club, I do know that they have been back in the last 5 years. So I do know for some older people that may have already had them in their club, they may have been a little bit disappointed and wanted to try some new things. So I am kind of loving this new rule. You can literally go on and vote for your favorite fragrance or choose 5 votes per Sensi website. So the rules do say you can vote for have 5 votes once a day, but there is a loophole. You can go onto another consultant's website. You don't need to stay on the same consultant's website to vote. It isn't going to give personal information to that other consultant. It's just going to basically cast a vote. So if you want to vote more than 5 times, you can search other consultants' website. I will show you how to do that in just a moment, because we're about to hop on and you're about to vote with me. So I'm excited to see what's going to be available. I'm kind of hoping there's going to be a coffee scent available. We don't really have many coffee scents here, so I would like to see a coffee scent come back. I've only been a consultant for 3 years, so a lot of the scents when I am voting I may not have experienced. If I have experienced any of the scents, I will let you know and tell you my impression of them. Without further ado, let's hop on and see what's available. So here we are on my website. As you can see, we've got our fabulous Lilo and Stitch items available. And if we head down to here, where it says bring back my bar vote. Don't miss your chance to bring back your favourites. This is where you're going to click where you can cast your vote. So as you can see, there are 5 blank spaces here where it says cast your vote. We're going to fill them up with some votes after we go through and see what's available. So it's time to vote again for your retired Scentsy bars that will return for a limited time. You can vote once a day for up to 5 fragrances until 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Time, 8th of July. As I said, after we go here, I will show you how you can go onto another consultant's website and cast those votes again so you can vote more than once a day. Top 12 winners will be available in January. So let's delve into. So there's 200 items. We've got A is for apple. So that's going to be an apple scent. I have never smelt A is for apple, so I can't tell you what it's like. But if you love apple scents, that's probably going to be one that you're going to like. And if you're not sure of what the description of these scents are, where it says view details here, you can actually get an idea of what the scent smells like. So A is the apple is sweet tart, cranberry, Smith and Macintosh notes offer a bite of pure apple bliss. Then we've got a collection of all the different bars, the hashtag life or something, or I can't remember what it was called. It was out just before I think about a year before I joined as a consultant, maybe 6 months. So this was a collection I literally have not experienced because it was before my time. So you've got hashtag best life, hashtag dream big, hashtag hustle, and hashtag shine. So I'm just going to read what the scents say because I've never experienced any of these scents. So hashtag best life is let apricot nectar, fresh blackberries, sugar crystals and mashed strawberry make them that much sweeter. That sounds nice. That sounds like something that I would like. Hashtag dream big, celebrate a life without limits. I think it was the Limits collection actually now. I'm actually reading descriptions. In a burst of blackcurrant, mimosa blossom, fresh pineapple and smooth vanilla orchid. Hashtag hustle is make your mark while fragrant juniper, leaf, coastal mist, lavender breeze and earthy driftwood spur you on. I wouldn't mind that one. Hashtag shine, dazzle like the star you are with radiant Turaco orange, sparkling citron, yellow wildfire over a touch of creamy musk. So I think out of them, just reading the descriptions, Best Life and Hustle would be my favourite. Then we've got Accidentally in Love, which I believe was from again, it was another scent before my time. I believe that was from a Valentine's Day collection before my time. We've got a scent called Ace, a scent called Adored. I haven't smelt any of those first lot. Then we've got some from the original Aladdin collection. And these two that were from the original Aladdin collection were the two that didn't pop up in the flash sale. So these are the two I haven't actually tried. I've tried the other 3 from the original from the original Aladdin collection because I picked them up in a flash sale. So let's just quickly read the details here. So Arabian Nights is take an exotic journey through warm sands as balmy bergamot breeze carries hints of yang yang and crystallized musk. So that sounds like it's going to be, if you like those incensey flavors. As I said, I haven't tried it. So just based on the scent notes, I feel like that's going to be an incensey scent. And then you've got Prince Ali, which is a burst of bright lemon over smooth musk. Warm sandalwood is rousing introduction to reality. I love sandalwood scents, but then I'm not always the biggest fan of citrus scents. So that's kind of a maybe not scent for me. All You Need Is Love. Coconut, sugar, creamy vanilla, Bing cherry. Never smelled it. Aloha citrus. So
This to me, I have smelled. It was kind of a fruit punchy scent to me. Then we've got some from the Crystal Collection. And again, the Crystal Collection was before my time, so I have not smelt the Crystal Collection. So if I were to view the details of Amethyst, we've got Amethyst, the crystal, is beloved by some to subdue negative thoughts. Calm, protect more. Amethyst is the fragrance. This is a lovely blend of lavender petals, chamomile, and tonka bean. So I feel like if you love earthy herbal flavors, Amethyst will be right up your alley. Apple and cinnamon sticks. I've smelt that in cleaning. I haven't smelt it in wax, but that's a cinnamon and apple scent. It is quite heavy on the cinnamon, so you do have to like spice to like apple and cinnamon sticks. Atlas cedar I have never smelt. Autumn sunset I have never smelt. Awakening I have never smelt. Be Mary was in our catalogue when I first joined, so I think that's a pomegranate berry fragrance. Joy abounds, pine dotted with holly leaf and cassis. Maybe it was not what I was thinking. So no, I thought that was a pomegranate scent. So that's not what I was thinking. Bergamot Bay, I've never smelt. Berry Cosmo Boogie, I picked up in a flash sale. That was quite nice. That to me smelt like crushed berries that you put on dessert when they're crushed and pureed, and you put that smell on a dessert to make it look pretty. Then we've got Blooming Dahlia, Botanical Garden, Brazilian Grapes. None of them I have smelt. Buzz Lightyear I've never smelt, but I do know that a lot of people think that that's quite popular. It's supposed to smell like a grape. Cactus Flower Lime I've never smelt. Cambridge I've never smelt. Candied Pomegranate I've never smelt. Cashmere Pear I've never smelt. Cedar Cider I've never smelt. Cherry Limeade I've never smelt. Now, I've heard a lot of things that Cashmere Pear smells really nice based on reviews from other regions. So I think I'm going to put one vote in for Cashmere Pear. Same with Cedar Cider. I like woodsy scents. So Cedar Cider is an autumn melody of the reddest apples, cinnamon sticks, vanilla beans nestled amongst white cedar branches. I hear good reviews about that too, even though I've never smelt it. So I'm going to put a vote in for Cedar Cider too. Then Cherry Limeade I've never smelt. Cherry Vanilla I've never smelt. Christmas Cottage. We actually got gifted a set of pods at Senti Family Reunion here, and I am loving what I'm smelling with Christmas Cottage in the pods. A cozy, inviting blend of Valencia orange, raspberries, cloves, and spices. If you like a traditional Christmas scent, the mix of berries, the mix of spice, you're going to love Christmas Cottage. I have to swing a vote that way. I'm probably going to swing a few votes that way. That's one I would really, really like to see come back. Cinnamon Bear. So again, I've never smelled it, but if you like pure cinnamon scents, you're probably going to like Cinnamon Bear. Citrine, again, part of that Crystal Collection, I've never smelt. Citrus Isle, I've never smelt, but I have a feeling, and the same with Citrus Pop, they're going to go towards that citrusy scent. Then you've got Clementine Clove and cinnamon, another really good spice scent. Now, I've always wanted to try Coastal Strawberry. I've also heard good reviews about that, but never smelled. So my next vote is going to go for Coastal Strawberry. Then we're heading to more of your summery coconutty scents here with the C's. Coconut Coast, Coconut Gardenia. Again, I've never smelt. I do like gardenia scent, so I might come back and do a vote for that one. So we've got Coconut Oil and Linen. That was around when I was first a consultant It's a different scent, but it's nice. It's suntanny lotion mixed with a laundry smell. Confetti Party was from our fantasy collection. Was this the one with the pineapple in it? No, it wasn't the one with the pineapple in it, but I just kind of remember not being blown away with that scent. Cozy Chai, another one I really, really want to see come back. So that is warm, spicy, cinnamon, vanilla bean, and caramel. Chai's one of my favourite scents. So my first 5 votes here are Cashmere Pear, Cedar Cider, Christmas Cottage, Coastal Strawberry, and Cozy Chai. You can fill out your information. Scentsy the only one that gets them. The consultant doesn't get them, as I said, so you can go on to other consultants' websites. But for this case, I'm just going to submit my votes. And of course, it's going to want to say, verify me. Thank you, your votes have been tallied. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to go on to Scentsy.com's normal page, so not my website page. And I don't want to go into my dashboard. It's taking me to my work page. Hang on just a moment. Now I am just on Scentsy.com.au, which is just the official site for Scentsy for Australia. And I am going to vote from their page, and then I'm going to show you how you can basically go to another page. So as you can see, I'm able to vote again. So we're going to quickly scroll through. We got 2 Cozy Chai, so was where I left off. So let's go through Cozy Fireside. I feel like this is another one for the spice lovers. I am tempted, but I tend to be going a lot of the spice, and I know that's probably the least favourite fragrance a lot of people, so my chances of getting all the spices in aren't going to happen. So I think I would just vote for my favourite spices. Cranberry Tinsel, that obviously was a Christmas collection at some time. Same with Cranberry Garland. Crisp Orchid Air's probably going to be a apple scent. Cucumber Hibiscus, Cup of Comfort, that's going to be a coffee scent. As I said, I would like to see a coffee scent come in, so I am going to place a vote for coffee scent. Then you've got Dark Harbour, so you go more to your fresh aquatic scents here. Darling Dahlia, I'm assuming would be a floral scent. I've never smelled any of these. Davenport Driftwood Bay, I've never smelled. Emerald Waters, I've never smelt. Enchanted Mist. So this one's always intrigued me too. Juicy Apples, Sweetened by Rose Petals, Rich Jasmine. It's got all the florals I really love. So I am going to place a vote for Enchanted Mist. Then we've got Endless Sea, Aquatic, Feeling Freesia, Floral, Fiji and Kiwi. Again, I've never smelt any of these. Figgy Pudding. Sweet, satisfying. The figgy pudding guarantees to get you in the mood for a festive season. Sounds like it would be a nice Christmas bakery. I am throwing a vote for that one. Then we're coming up to the... Was it the Moments by Moments collection? No, Find Your Happy collection, sorry. First Kiss Fireworks. I remember that being really light. Forest Wildflowers. Frosted White Birch, that sounds like it might be interesting too. A Cool Breeze of Peppermint Frost, Eucalyptus, Lavender, gently warms to Blonde Woods, Fir Needle and Amber. That sounds like it would be a really nice bedroom scent. Then we've got the Frozen 2 collection. I love the Frozen 2 collection. So I've already got Olaf, I've already got North Calls, and I've got Fearless by Nature. Although I've got a good stash of Fearless by Nature, so I am considering taking Fearless by Nature out of the club. But I really want Dance of Autumn and Mythic Journey to come back. So this is all a really great collection. Dance of Autumn has got like this fresh, sweet apple amongst autumn leaves. Frozen Born to Lead has got a little bit more of a citrus head. And Mythic Journey is just this beautiful, sweet, aquatic, fruity scent. And there's Fuzzy Blanket as well. Love that one as well. So you'll be seeing a few votes, or I will be making a fair few votes for Mythic Journey, Fuzzy Blanket, and Dance of Autumn. So this one, I'm going to do Dance of Autumn. I'm going to submit the votes. And again, I've got my verification, which is taking up my time here, but that's okay. So now I've done Scentsy's webpage. See here where it says choose a consultant. You've got your option to pop in a address, city, or zip. So I'm just going to pop in random zip code. Well, this is my zip code, 4825, or postcode I should say. And I've got a list of all these different consultants here. I'm just going to select one at random. And I'm going to cast my votes again. So let's delve down so we can see what else is available. So as I said, I want to vote Mythic Journey and I want to vote Fuzzy Blanket. Fuzzy Blanket, I first experienced in the clearance section. It is just a really beautiful lavender honeysuckle scent. Absolutely love it. Garden of Love, I've never smelt. Give me Passion Flower, I've never smelt. Glacial Ice, I've never smelt, but it sounds interesting. A Touch of Wild Berry, cooled by Mistletoe. Gleeful Grape's going to be a glow scent. Go Glam, Go Wildflowers, Gone to the Beach. Goody Goody Drum Drop. Then you've got some of our Mix It collection. Grapefruit and Orange. I won't be voting for that one. That one actually triggers headaches with me, Grapefruit and Orange. It is very orange. If you love orange and grapefruit scents, you will love Grapefruit and Orange though. Then you've got Grapefruit Sunshine, more of the Crystal collection, Green Calcite, Happy Go Lucky, Green Palm Blossom, I've never smelt. Highway Run, I've never smelt. Homestead Holiday, I picked up in a Facebook D-stash once. It's again it's like this potpourri Christmas perfume scent. Honey Almond Sandalwood, that sounds interesting. Strike It Rich with Butterscotch, Honeycomb, and Maple Sugar. I might place a vote for that. Honeydew, Honeysuckle Pear. This is absolutely amazing. I've got 1 bar left of Honeysuckle Pear. So I feel like I would be throwing a few votes that way. Huckleberry Sage. Lisa Roseberry talks about this one all the time. Winterberry Patch, Tart Ruby Cranberry, Sweet Purple Huckleberries dusted with Silver Sage. I might throw a few votes that way. Iced Pine. If you're looking for a Christmas tree scent, this is probably going to be a nice Christmas tree scent. Fir Pine, Kissed by Icy Peppermint. I feel like I want to throw a vote that way too, because I do like those type of scents. So let's find ourselves another consultant to vote under, just so we can see what the rest of the scents are. As I said, I will probably be spending some time going through and voting for my favourites multiple times. But I do want to see what else there is, because we seem to have quite a good different range of all different scents, and some I haven't seen before. But I've heard reviews from other consultants in other regions. Iris and Aloe, I've never heard. Island Bowls from our International Wax collection. It was a nice fruit punchy scent. Juicy Apple and Raspberry, I did enjoy from the Mixer collection. I think I had that in my club for a little while. Jungle Jam, Juniper Berry, Just Keep Swimming. Lapis Lazuli was from our Crystal collection. Lemon Sugar and Shea, Lemon Verbena, Let's Get Punchy. I've never tried any of them. Lime Kiwi Cantaloupe, Lime and Sugarcane, Lucky in Love. Apparently that smells exactly like Victoria's Secret Love Spell. Never tried it. Luminous Lagoon, Lush Gardenia. Total scent memory for me. Have to throw some votes her way. Again, it was one I took out of my Scentsy Club that did not come back. Now, because it's only just gone 9 o'clock, we don't have little markers up here saying top 25. As the day progresses and people start casting their votes, you will see little markers up here saying what the top votes are so you can see kind of what's in the running. Then we've got Mandarin Grapefruit, Mandarin Moon, Mandarin Splash, so therefore all your Mandarin lovers. I've never tried them, to be honest. Marigold Fields, I've never tried. Mellow Moment, I've never tried. Melon Apple Grenada, I've never tried. Mineral and Oasis, I've never tried. Mountain Sky, I've never tried. Moulin, that was from the Princess collection. That was nice. Musk Sticks was available as a Bring Back My Bar a few years ago. That really shouldn't be, but it was one of the ones that I think was Scentsy Club exclusive. A couple of years ago, they had the choices that we voted for Bring Back My Bar. Then they had Scentsy Club exclusive scents that you could only put through your club during that Bring Back My period, and that was one of them. So obviously they've snuck those ones in as part of this round of voting. Mystic Magnolia, Nashi Nectar, Ocean, I've heard good things about but never had tried. Ode to Opulence, never tried. Orange Amber, never tried. Orange You Glad, you never tried. Pacific J Dream, Pacific Pine, Painted Leaves. I would really, really like to try that. It sounds like it's a very nice autumn scent. I know it's quite popular in Region 1. Wonderful Blue Spruce, Red Maple and Golden Woods. It's going to be like a woodsy, autumny scent. Peppermint Rush. I've got to throw a vote in for a peppermint scent. So Perfect Oatmeal, we've had back within the last 5 years. So a couple of them have sneaked in that I don't think should be in here. Perfect Oatmeal was back to Bring Back My VAR votes ago, so I don't know why that's made it in the lineup. Persian Lime and Sandalwood, Picked For You, was part of a Mother's Day collection just before I joined, so I never actually tried it, or I didn't actually grab it. I don't know if it was available when I joined and I just didn't grab it, but I've never actually tried Picked For You Piedmont. Now, Pima Cotton. So that surprises me that they're putting Pima Cotton in here, because Pima Cotton is actually coming out as part of our summer brick collection. So they're putting things in here that I wouldn't think would be in this current selection. Pineapple and Fuego, I picked that up in a recent flash sale. It was part of a summer Good Vibes collection. It's a nice pineapple scent. I do prefer Pina Colada Cha-Cha over Pineapple and Fuego, but it is really nice. Pineapple Sorbet, sweet and tart like a refreshing scoop of pineapple soda. I've heard good things about that. I'm very picky with my pineapple scents though, so it'll be interesting to see. I am going to put a vote there just to see. Pink Currant and Birchwood, Pink Promenade, Pistachio Ice Cream, Pixie Sparkle, again part of our fantasy collection. I did pick one up in a recent flash sale. Pomegranate Pear, Poppy Blush, Posy Peach, Pretty in Plaid. That's a very strong Christmas tree scent. Pristine Waters, Quiet Gove, Quiver, Rainbow Berry, part of our, as I said, fantasy collection. I did have that in my club for a while. It's very similar to Black Raspberry and Vanilla, in my opinion. Rainfall and Lush Green. That's from the Mix It collection. That's a really, really nice aquatic fresh scent. Then you've got Rainforest Bungalow, Raspberry Rush, Rose Quartz, Roseberry Mint, Salted Kisses, Sea, Sun and Fun. So this was from a old Christmas collection, I believe. I've just never ever smelt it. Summer Fun, a splash of sea salt, an orange twist, scattered lily petals and rays of sunny amber. That sounds interesting. I'm not always the biggest salty sea air fan, but the rest of it sounds interesting. So I'm going to cast my votes for Lush Gardenia, Painted Leaves, Peppermint Rush, Pineapple Sorbet. Submit votes. So let's go back, and we're slowly getting to the end of this list. There's just so many that sound so interesting to me. I didn't think that there would be this many that I would really want to vote for. I could be here for hours. I'll try not to be. I do want to go through all the selections or see what's available with you. So we were at the S's. We were at Sea, Sun and Fun. Where is Sea, Sun and Fun? We're coming up. Okay, then we've got Sedona Sunset, Sheer Leather, Sheer Woods, Simply Apricot, Simply Bellow, Simply Cinnamon, Simply Irresistible. So this is part of a Simply collection, again before my time. It's supposed to smell just like that scent. Simply Lemon, Simply Nashi Pear, Simply Spice, Snow Lale. That was back before 5 years ago as well. So that really shouldn't be, but that was like 2 Bring Back My Bars ago. So some of these are snuck in. That shouldn't be back with the new rules. So that's interesting. Snow-Kissed Cranberry. That is a beautiful perfumey cranberry scent that needs to come back. Sparkling Sugar, Spice Berry, Spice Fruit Cider, Mix It, Sugar and Vanilla. That smells almost like cotton candy, just on the edge of burning to my nose. Starfruit Peach Nectar, Stay a While. Strawberry Swell, I've heard good things about but never tried. Sugar and Spice, Sugared Strawberry, Starburst Bottoms, Sunflower Sandalwood, Sunny Apricot, Sunrise with Friends, part of the Find Your Happy collection. Sweet Cream Spice, Tangerine Fizzy, Taste of Summer, Tea Leaf and Rose, Tingelo, Toasted Coconut Amaretto. That sounds interesting. Almond Pine Cream and just a hint of aniseed. Tomato Vine, 2 Arbors, Unicorn Kisses, Walk on the Beach, Watermelon Wave, White Grapefruit, White Out. I know is really nice. I've got a couple of bars left of that if you like minty scents. Wild Red Berry, Sweet Melon. Then you've got the Wild Web Gluten Free, Winter Pine, Woody Reach for the Sky, You're My Buttercup, and Your Zest and Zen Garden. So that is the things that are available. So that is quite an interesting collection. So I've still got a few more spots left. So you can vote for the same scent a few times too. So let's go and vote a couple of times for some scents that I really do enjoy. This is probably going quite fast. I am quite upset. Well, not upset, but I would have liked to have seen Atlantic Air on this list. Maybe that will be on the next list. But I would have thrown quite a few votes for Atlantic Air because it has not come in. And I would have thought, because we're past the 2 years, and they've been in a catalogue, maybe because it's now got that 5-year rule, but then they've got things that have sneaked in that shouldn't be in the 5-year rule. I would have thought Lemon Sorbet and Squeeze the Day would have made their way to this list. So I'm going to go Coastal Strawberry again, and I'm going to go Cozy Chai again, just to finish off this last lot of votes. So that is how you vote for Bring Back My Bar. I hope this was informative. I hope there are some favourites that you like. So until next time, bye for now.